Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Keysa Salma Nazkia with student ID 124490060. And today in this video, I will be making NEMA 23 with Vision 360. First things first, let me explain to you some of the tools that I'll be using in Vision 360. The first one is create sketch. So if we click the create sketch, we will enter sketch mode where you create geometric profile that define the foundation of a design. Then you can use this to sketch what you are going to make. For example, like what I'm going to be making, it is the NEMA 23. So if we click this, we will enter the sketch mode. So, and in here you can create like lines, squares, circle, and many more. The two that I'll be using are the rectangle and the circle. So of course the 2-point rectangle, there's other rectangle like the 2-point rectangle, the 3-point rectangle, and the center rectangle. It is all for creating rectangles. And then there is also the circle. As you can see, there's also like the center diameter circle, the 2-point circle, 3-point circle, 2 tangent circle, and the 3 tangent circle. But the one I'll be using will be the center circles, which creates a rectangle using 2 points to define the center and one corner. It will select the first point as the center of the rectangle and then select a corner point or specify width and height values. And then the circle, I will be using the center diameter circle. It creates a circle using center points and diameters. You can select to define the center point and then specify the diameters of the sketch we're creating. The next one will be extrude. So extrude, we add depths to the sketch we'll be making. And then the last one we're going to be using is going to be the chamfer. So this will bevel the edges of a solid surface or body by removing materials from exterior edges or adding materials to interior edges. So without further ado, since let me control Z. First, we need to pull up the diameters, the dimension. This will be the one that I'll be using. And then we can start the sketch. So first we need to create sketch and then click the plane. And then over here, like I said, I will be using the center rectangle over here. And then click here. Wait. It is 42.3 the height and width, so 42.3, and then this one will be also 42. Three. and then we can enter that. Next, we'll be making the circle over here, the four corner circle. So to get the width and length right, I will be making another rectangle. So 31. Okay, 31. Then 31. So now in this corner, we can start making the diameters. In here we can see it is 4.5, so we can just write 4.5. Also along with the rest of the corners, 4.5, 4.5, and here I'll be deleting the triangle because for me it's quite an eyesore. So after this we can start extruding. So first we click on the plane and then right click and then extrude. Here we need to write the height, how much we want it to extrude. For example, if I pull this, as you can see, it will grow. So I will be putting it at 34, and then I'm gonna change it to new component, and I'm gonna click OK. Now for the circle over here, we are going to create a new sketch. So we click on the top plane over here, and then we can right click, or you can click the create sketch over here. You can click the plane, right click, and then create sketch. Here we'll be making the center circle, so of course I'm going to use the circle diameters. It is 22 millimeters, so put in 22. And then another one for the inner circle, it will be 5. With this you can begin extruding it. So again, left click and then right click and then extrude. This will be 2 millimeters, so go down here. As you can see, it extrude the sketch we select, and we can enter. And then for the inner circle, the length will be 24. So again, left click, right click, extrude, and then we can do 24 millimeters and then enter, and it's done. There's also a few Nema 23 that have edges like this. To do that, we can use the chamfer. So if we click the chamfer over here and then click the 4 edges, then here, you can write how much diameters you would like for the chamfer. For me, I like it at 5 millimeters, just because like it works well for me. And then here it is. This is the finished product of Dynama 23. You can also give it color in appearance, but I am not going to do that. Uh, that is all for me. Thank you so much for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.